I put ground beef on top of the potatoes, and the result was incredible. For our recipe, I'm going to cut 3 potatoes into small slices. I don't know how I went so long without this delicious dish on my table. Now I make it every week. Everyone at home loves this meal, and whenever I make it, there's nothing left. Next, I'm going to add olive oil to a pan. This recipe is going to impress you. I'll transfer our potatoes to the pan. This is an amazing meal. Quick, easy, with few ingredients. And the best part, it's delicious. There's no reason not to make it at home and enjoy this treat. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 of paprika, and 1 of oregano. I'll mix it a little more olive oil. I'll add 1 diced onion and also 3 minced cloves of garlic. I'll stir until our onions are well browned. Next, I'll add 500 grams of ground beef. I'll mix our ingredients until the beef cooks a bit. Once it's like this, I'll add another teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 of paprika, and 1 of oregano. I'll mix all our ingredients so the beef becomes even more flavorful with our seasoning. To finish, I'll add half a cup of tomato sauce. I'll stir a bit more so the beef absorbs the flavor of our tomato sauce. Now, I'll place our ground beef on top of the potatoes. Take the chance and tell me if you have any different recipes using potatoes and ground beef. I'd love to know more about your favorite meals. This is the perfect meal for Sunday lunches with the family gathered around, and I'm sure it will be the highlight of the day because the result is so wonderful. I'll add most I learned this when I traveled to Italy and had the best chicken of my life. I'm going to start by cutting a chicken breast in half. I bet you'll find this super easy to make. After cutting it, I'll cover it with plastic wrap and pound it well with a kitchen mallet. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout out. Today's shout out goes to Michael Brooks from Austin, Texas. I'm really happy you're enjoying our recipes. Alright, this is perfect. Now I'm going to add wheat flour here in this bowl. You can coat the chicken breast in it. Make sure every side is well covered. It's one of those recipes you try once and never forget. Look how it turns out. In this other bowl, I'll add 2 eggs. And I'll also add 3 cloves of garlic. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and parsley to taste. I'll add half a cup of grated Parmesan. Now I'll mix everything until it's well combined, no rush. This is the perfect recipe for when you want something quick and delicious. There's no secret, just follow the steps. Now you can dip the chicken in here. Besides being delicious, it looks amazing too. This recipe looks beautiful on the table, perfect for surprising guests. I'm going to fry it in a pan with oil. Once it gets a nice golden color, you can flip it to fry the other side. In just a few minutes, you have an incredible meal ready. It's the kind of recipe that saves your day when things get busy. I'll add 1½ cups of chicken broth, 3 more cloves of garlic, and a bit of parsley. Then 1 tablespoon of butter. You can mix everything slowly. This recipe is exclusive and made for people who love practicality without giving up flavor. It's the kind of dish that turns a simple meal into something unforgettable. I'm going to squeeze half a lime in. I made this yesterday for my friends, and they loved it so much they begged me to come here and teach it to you. Keep mixing. Besides the amazing taste, the final look is wonderful. I'm sure you'll impress everyone at home. Now I can dip the chicken in again. These ingredients together create an explosion of flavor. When you make it, send me a picture. I'd love to see how it turned out. Alright, now I'll place it on a plate. You can spoon some of the mixture over the top. Look how beautiful it is. Exactly how I wanted it. The soft texture is the highlight. Try it at home and tell me how it went. Remember, these exclusive tips you only get here with me. If you're enjoying this, keep an eye on the next videos. The prep is simple, but the result is worthy of a chef. You don't need to spend hours in the kitchen to make an incredible dish.
Start by adding 4 potatoes cut into half-moon shapes. The oil is already hot, so let the potatoes fry. Fry them until they turn golden for a few minutes. Look, the fried potatoes are almost ready. Now, add 12 onions cut into half-moon shapes. Mix them with the potatoes. Let the onions fry with the potatoes for a few more minutes. Be careful when mixing, because the oil is very hot and you might burn yourself. Do it cautiously. Since the potatoes are almost ready, leave them aside for now. Now prepare the egg mixture. In this bowl, add 6 or 7 eggs. Then add a teaspoon of salt. Also, add half a teaspoon of black pepper. Mix the eggs well, whisking them with a fork to make it easier. This potato recipe will surprise you. It's delicious and easy to make with everyday ingredients. I mixed the eggs well, and now the potatoes are ready. So, turn off the heat. Drain a bit of the oil and add the potatoes to the eggs. Remove all the potatoes from the pan and add them to the eggs. All in the same bowl. Don't worry, the result will be excellent. Even though it's a different recipe, everyone who tries it always wants more. Now, just mix the potatoes with the eggs well. Look, I mixed the potatoes with the eggs well. Now, put everything back in the pan with a bit of oil. Notice that I'm using a smaller pan, and the oil is just to grease it. Add all the potatoes and distribute them evenly, organizing them in the pan. Turn the heat to low temperature and cover the pan. After a few minutes, it will have cooked on one side. Then, flip the recipe. Look, it's golden on one side. Now, use a plate to flip the recipe. See how it's turning out. Put it back in the pan to brown the other side. You can use spatulas or a board to flip it. I always like to flip it this way, to keep the recipe together and avoid breaking it. And to finish our recipe, cover it again and leave it for a few more minutes to brown. Look, it's ready. The other side is perfectly golden as well. Now, take the plate and flip the recipe one more time. Look at how it turned out. A real marvel. See how our recipe stayed whole and well browned. In just a few minutes, it's ready. Cut a portion to show you how it looks inside. Try this recipe at home and let me know how it turned out. I want to know if you achieved the perfect point, and if you came up with any different ideas for this recipe. Enjoy your meal.
A very famous chef told me the secret and asked me not to reveal it to anyone. To start today's recipe, we're going to cut 1 kilo of potatoes, just like I'm doing. I'll transfer everything into a pot. Add 1 teaspoon of salt and cover everything with hot water. I'm sure you'll be surprised by the final result. Now in a pan, I'll add 1 tablespoon of butter and let it melt. Next, we'll add 3 cloves of garlic to a pan and let them fry. Add half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 of dried parsley, and also 1 of paprika. We'll add 1 cup of heavy cream and stir. I have no doubt you'll come back here to thank me for teaching you. Now I'll add the cooked potatoes into the pan with the sauce and mix everything. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special hug. Today's hug goes to Michael Johnson from New York. I'm glad you're enjoying our recipes. For a special touch, we'll add some mozzarella cheese. The amount is up to you. I'll also add some Parmesan cheese. The combination of both types of cheese is simply wonderful. With just a few ingredients that anyone has at home, we can make a dish much tastier than those sold at traditional restaurants. If you are looking for an option that's easy to make, and even better, saves a lot of money, this is definitely the answer to your problems. I really wish I had learned this secret earlier, and that's why I'm here showing it to you now. To continue, I'll add some bacon. The amount is up to you. I'll also add some parsley. If you don't believe how good this turns out, try it at home and then come back here to tell me your experience. I'd love to know. Make it to share with that special person in your life. They'll be so happy and might even ask what your secret is. It's already become the star of my family gatherings. Whenever I make it, nothing is left. It's simply impossible to eat just a little. I challenge you to tell me if you've ever seen anyone make potatoes like this before. The flavor is light and at the same time very unique. Perfect to serve as a side dish with some rice, but if you want, it can easily be the main dish too. After I learned to make this, I never threw away potatoes at home again.
Add cabbage to boiling water and you'll love the result. I'll start our recipe by placing 1 cabbage into boiling water. The cabbage is already well chopped, so let's stir a little and let it cook for about 3 minutes. After this time, I'll remove it from the heat and drain all the water. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special greeting. Today's greeting goes to Emily Bwalia from Zambia. I'm happy that you're enjoying our recipes. Now, I'll add cold water to stop the cabbage from cooking further. Tell me, how do you prepare cabbage at home? I'd love to know your recipe. In this pan, I have olive oil. And I'll add 1 chopped onion, 1 grated carrot, 1 chopped green bell pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and mix well, letting everything saute. Now I'll add the cabbage to the pan and mix it with the other ingredients. Guys, this recipe is incredibly delicious. Try it at home and come back to tell me what you think. I'm sure you and your whole family will love it. Now I'll transfer everything to a bowl These ingredients go perfectly together and give a special flavor to the recipe. Then add 2 chopped tomatoes, parsley to taste, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and mix everything very well. This salad is complete, easy to make, and absolutely delicious.
I never imagined that making cabbage like It has become one of my favorite recipes since the first time I tried it, and now I can't stop making it. When you make it at home, you'll add it to your list of favorite recipes. Now I'll add sliced mozzarella to give a special touch to the flavor of this recipe. Look how beautiful it's turning out. It's already making me hungry. Do you also add mozzarella to your recipes? I'd love to know. Make sure it's well arranged so it looks beautiful as well as delicious. I'll add a bit of oregano to taste. Add as much as you like. I'll let it cook until the mozzarella melts. Done, the smell is wonderful. Now just transfer it to a plate, cut, and serve this delicious dish. If you like pizza, this is a great option for you. Try it and let me know what you think. I learned this recipe when I was young, and now I make it for my kids on weekends, and they love it. My friends also ask me to show them how to make it because the result is so amazing. Would you add any other ingredients to this recipe? If you know any special secrets that go well with cabbage, feel free to share. I'd love to know. Now I'm going to call my family to try it. They've been waiting for it to be ready. I hope you liked this recipe. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. See you in the next video. Bye.